everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Going to be reading for the lovely star sign of Leo. So Leo, let's have a look what's coming out in the cards for you this week. What have we got for the lovely Leos? Leo, Leo, Leo. And we have Moonstone. Live your purpose. And that's coming out with live your purpose. And we've got guilt. I was going to show you Moonstone. I've actually got some Moonstone here. And this is Moonstone. It's actually got a blue flash, which is very hard to pick up on here because of this light that I've using to illuminate my table. But yeah, it's a beautiful crystal, beautiful stone. Moonstone is. So guilt, I just want to get a card out to clarify the guilt. What is the guilt for Leo? And it's death, rebirth. It's as though the Leos that I'm tuning in with, you've worked hard and you've sacrificed a lot to follow your sort of dream, your wish, your purpose, what you're happy in doing in this life. But for some reason it's giving you this guilt complex. Okay, it's making you feel guilty in some respects, that maybe you have got these ambitions, maybe you have got these dreams, but sometimes when we have to focus on what we really want to do in this life, and there's other areas where we have to sort of compensate for. Okay, so for instance, you could have children, and if you're trying to be an entrepreneur or if you're working, then your kids have to be put into maybe after school club, or you rely on somebody to pick the kids up for you, or you rely on other members of your family. Okay, and this is where the guilt creeps in, because you're trying to build a career, you're trying to, you know, maybe get your fitness levels back up, and then you're having time at the gym or time just for you, but you have to compromise other people's time, okay, in order for you to do that. And that is where the guilt comes in. I just feel that, you know, and it's sort of spirit saying to you, you shouldn't feel guilty, because at the end of the day you're doing this sort of transformation, building a life for you. You've left this old you, this old cycle, and there's this new energy, this new challenge, whatever it may be, that you are wanting to create in your life at the minute. It's saying don't be guilty that others, you know, you've got to give time up, you know, for others, where you would probably be there for your kids all the time. You're not going to be, because your work or what have you is taking you away from that. And this is where the guilt creeps in. Right, let's have a look what your inner conscience is feeling. What else have we got for Leo? And we've got come to the edge. And this is what your inner spirit, your inner conscience is feeling. You're loving what you are trying to achieve. You are loving, you know, doing things for yourself, but sometimes it's taking you to the edge of this guilt, and this is what your conscience is trying to tell you. Don't feel guilty, don't push yourself, you know, and question too much. So let's have a look what the universe wants to add on to this. And we have the Ten of Swords. But look at the needles here. Okay, pressurizing the head area. It's as though you're attacking yourself, what with the guilt, coming to the edge, and you're just consuming the whole of your headspace, okay? Making a drama out of a crisis, worrying about everything. Let's have a look what your animal spirit card is. And we've got the Cobra, which is the alchemical sign of fire. The fire element is following your passions. And the Cobra comes out because the Cobra is facing its fears, standing up for itself. Snakes shed their skin, and this is what I feel in a metaphorical sense. There's big changes going on around you, and in one sense it's making you feeling happy that you are structuring your life how you want it to be, or you're focusing on taking it to what you wish it to be. It's like personal growth, shedding the skin of the snake. And that can be painful. When snakes shed their skin, it's a painful process. And this is what I'm saying here. You've got a death and rebirth, and it's coming in with a Cobra card as well. And it's not easy for you at the moment. You're taking a lot of guilt on board, blaming yourself for things, okay? And you shouldn't be, Leo. Let's have a look what the fairies want to bring into the mix then. New beginnings. This fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby or the birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. So yeah, you've got to nurture what you want out of this life. Don't feel guilty to put yourself first, okay? New beginnings, as it states, a new chapter. It can be news of a pregnancy as well for some of you. Not you directly, it could be somebody in your family or friend circle. But this idea, this pathway that you're on, it brings you peace. So the fairies are saying you're on the right path here. Let's have a look what your angels, guides and spirits want to bring in then. Don't let anyone control you. Don't let anyone control you spiritually or in any other way. You are the master of your chart. And that's what I'm saying. Don't feel guilty. the universe is even saying this, the spiritual realms are even backing this up for you to say, don't feel guilty in spreading your wings, trying new things. Me time, putting yourself first, Leo. Just going to grab the moon crystal ball and just have a look if you've got any messages for Leo in here this week. Any names, messages, signs, symbols for Leo, please. Straight away, I've got a pack of wolves coming up in here. They're imaging 4 wolves. So you could either feel, or somebody around you at the moment could feel threatened by something, feel a bit victimised maybe. It can also mean face your fears again, okay? Be fearless like the wolf, giving you that image. Also mean support as well from your family. You know, like a pack of wolves are very close knit, and this is what I'm feeling. You've got support coming in here from a family members for some of you, okay? So don't feel like you're on your own. You have got people who will support you on an issue. What else have we got, please, for Leo? I've got the name Eileen coming through here, and I feel Eileen's in the spirit world. And she's showing me that she lost a lot of weight towards the end of her passing. She was a biggish lady to start with, but then lost a lot of weight. I feel her partner is still here on the earth plane. But she is showing concern about him now and his eating habits. Got an old-fashioned name of Wilfred coming through with a connection here. Okay, it doesn't have to be that person directly. It could be somebody on the earth plane who takes that name on board. Wilfred. Thank you. Got anything else, please, for Leo? There's some kind of achievement here that's coming in. I'm being shown a trophy or a medal of some sorts of somebody. I don't feel obviously it's you directly, but I just feel it's somebody in your family who will be awarded something. It could be a child achieving something, just some kind of award coming in. Thank you for that, Spirit. Let's have a look what else is coming in at the end of this reading. Let's just pull another crystal card. And we've got Angelite. Support is all around you. And how strange that should come out when I was on about seeing that pack of wolves in the crystal ball. And this is what I'm saying. There's people here. You don't have to isolate yourself. There is support for you or for someone who is struggling at the minute, okay? This week I've grabbed out a very old book called Lifelines. Here, Lifelines. So I'm just going to randomly stop at a page for you and see what we've got coming out for Leo. And it's legacy. Nothing that is can dissolve. Nothing that is can dissolve into nothingness. In all that lives the eternal force works on. Remain rejoicing in being. Being is eternal. For laws preserve the living treasures with which the universe has adorned itself. But I feel like this is saying there's a legacy here that you need to sort of follow, complete for yourself. It's as though you know, we all come onto this spiritual realm with some mission, something that, you know, that we have to fulfill, something that we have to maybe cross paths with. Okay, so there's a legacy here, and this is what it's concentrating on. Live your purpose, live your legacy. Okay, a question of time. To every one of us there must come a time when the whole universe will be found to have been a dream. When we find the soul is infinitely better than its surroundings, it is only a question of time, and time is nothing in the infinite. So yeah, a question of time. To every one of us there must come a time when the whole universe will be found to have been a dream. When we find the soul is infinitely better than its surroundings, it is only a question of time, and time is nothing in the infinite. So yeah, it's just that kind of reading between the lines. Never forget you are a spiritual being having a human experience, okay? And it's a message for you to say, to find that your soul is infinitely better than its surroundings. Find your purpose, guys. Follow your purpose. Live your legacy. So, my lovely Leos, I hope you can take something from that reading. Don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs. Any comments, likes, shares, subscribes, keeps this channel ticking along. So, until next time, you take care of you. Bye then.